You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Cześć, witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Z tej strony Hubert i zapraszam was na kolejny odcinek z gry Vampyr. Słuchajcie, jesteśmy właśnie aktualnie w Whitechapel i musimy dalej zabrać się za tą zagadkę sprzed poprzedniego odcinka. Co to będę musiał sobie troszeczkę przypomnieć, co tam trzeba było zrobić, ale myślę, że to nie będzie żaden jakiś wielki problem dla mnie. Whitechapel, status dzielnicy poważny. Znajdź Dariusa Petresku i porozmawiaj z nim. Ej, chodź. Zjedzmy trochę.
As long as you have the money.
Rozmawiajmy.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really?
Ah, my brother has spoken of your reason.
Porozmawiajmy z nim chwilę.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard
Do you know Nurse Dorothy?
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the...
I'd like to see what kind of...
Dobra. Nie będziemy na razie nic kupować, bo i tak nie mamy za dużo szylingów. A też podejrzewam, że te szylingi przydadzą mi się w późniejszym etapie gry. No dobra, chodzimy. Oj.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Zapalenie oskrzeli. Coś mamy.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
O, czegoś ciekawego się dowiadujemy.
I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
No
I
i
must talk to
ciekawe.
that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Coś tu mamy do przeszukania. Sprężyna. O! I coś tu mamy już konkretnego. No dobra, poszukajmy tych mieszkańców Whitechapel.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Porozmawiajmy najpierw
Excuse
z
me,
nim.
sir. I have a few questions.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist. I'm a
A
doctor.
doctor, you say?
Really?
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most.
Goodbye, Mr.
Dobra. Z nim akurat nie muszę rozmawiać. Ciekawe.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed.
A scientist.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought? Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know?
But you are...
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you...
All
Quite a...
But you,
Well, I suppose I can spare a few...
as a doctor,
What do you mean?
to be...
I have heard enough.
Dobra. Zakaszlał. Rozmawiam z nią.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy?
I don't know her.
You seem to respect her. Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew...
Considering your...
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Considering your...
If it is...
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see...
I have no interest in your work.
Short story. The war ex...
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have...
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Tell me, I always...
You know...
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself, as...
Kurde, źle potoczyły się te pytania, mi się wydaje.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Dom Petersonów.
So, may I ask you a few...
I'm not bothered. What could be what?
Forgive my
Zacznijmy tak.
bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living...
Why should I?
I'm sure your father did his best when he found this house. Times are tough for everyone, young man.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry?
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me.
So that's why you stay at home all day?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed.
How do you feel?
I'm fine.
Speak. Which? What?
My father is in it.
Goodbye, young man.
Even my dreams are soaked in gloom.
It's locked, all right.
Is there only pain and
So, may I ask you...
I'm not bothered.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish act.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, young man.
No, już dowiedzieliśmy się czegoś więcej.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price. Welcome, sir.
I am Dr.
Doctor?
Right then.
Ja mam mało rzeczy. O, porozmawiajmy z ojcem.
What do you want?
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else. Whatever he...
You really love your son, don't you, Mr.
He's my pride and joy.
Do you have any regret?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side.
Since the criminal nature of your job,
No one will ever take my son away from...
why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it does.
It's true, I hate this.
You could leave tomorrow.
That's easy for you to
Goodbye, Mr.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Baron. You paid one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Już wyszedłem poza ten obszar. Ej, ten Derby. No nie, tu ja w moim stanie nie mogę tam wejść. Coś tutaj jest.
Excuse me,
O.
sir. Are you familiar with this part of town?
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. Oh, glad.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza?
There's a war going.
It's a disgrace. People are left.
These are bad times.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly...
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Have you any idea?
I've had to run and hide more than once from...
I'm convinced there is more.
Really?
What is a journalist?
He goes where none of his colleagues...
So you...
Whitechapel is the cruise...
That's quite...
Not at all, sir.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are...
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby.
I don't know much about the man.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a...
Really?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before post...
He has no relatives?
No.
Where can I find?
He spends most of his...
Goodbye, Mr.
Dobra, z jednym porozmawiałem.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a... I know you understand what I'm saying. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well.
Dziwne. Dziwne, ciekawe. Te kwiaty mnie troszeczkę zaciekawiły. A? A, tutaj.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Teraz tego drugiego muszę znaleźć, ale
It's locked, all right.
muszę teraz naokoło iść.
Hello again, miss.
Nic się nie odblokowało więcej. Nie, nie tutaj.
There is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
O kurde. O ty w życiu. Dobra. Nie za bardzo dobrze potraktowali tego nieszczęśnika. Teoretycznie... to jest ciekawe. Ten koleś jest za kościołem. Dostanę się tym. Przewrócić się. Ale dziwne. No nie, tu nie mogę wejść. No to wygląda, że będę musiał tu gdzieś się kręcić, ale no nie wiem. Jedyną opcją dla mnie przejścia dalej jest tutaj. A tu jest zamknięte. Jest jakaś możliwość wejścia tam? Ciekawe. Tu do kościoła nie mogę wejść. Tutaj nie ma autoryty. Szukać. Jeszcze w sumie jest jedno wejście. Tutaj. I... tutaj jest otwarte. O kurde. O. Oj, oj, oj. O. Trzeba się uleczyć. O. Trzeba dziabnąć trochę krwi, żeby się uleczyć. Hop. No. No nie! Ja się leczę, a oni mnie atakują. Dobra. Położeni. Ale ciężko. Dobra. Słuchajcie. Richarda znajdziemy już w kolejnym odcinku. Dzisiaj troszeczkę porozmawialiśmy. Dowiedzieliśmy się czegoś więcej o mieszkańcach Whitechapel. No niestety. Ta dzielnica ma dość złą sławę. No cóż, zobaczymy, co dalej kryje miasteczko Whitechapel i czy uda nam się rozwiązać dość szybko tą zagadkę. I ciekawy jestem, jaki będzie jej koniec. A teraz dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie za obejrzenie tego odcinka. Pamiętajcie, subskrybujcie mój kanał, lajkujcie fanpage, zostawiajcie łapki pod filmikami. Na dzisiaj to wszystko. Pozdrawiam was bardzo serdecznie, trzymajcie się, na razie i cześć.